I'm Roy with Cardo, here to show you the all-new UCS Lite product. This is a fully integrated Bluetooth communicator with all the basic quantities that makes any Cardo unit famous. It's designed to be compatible with a wide range of communication-ready helmets by leveraging integration into the existing cavities, meaning it makes use of the helmet's existing cavities for its installation, which I will show you here in a minute. I want to start by explaining how to identify compatible helmets. So if you take your helmet and you flip it over, you can see that there is a back cavity which is covered by a cover. When you take the cover out, you would see the cavity inside. There's a variety of different cavities, ones that are screwed out and ones that are snapped in. But in any case, if you want to make sure that your helmet is compatible, flip it over and make sure that you actually have a back cavity at the back of the helmet. So let's talk about some of the UCS Lite main features. First, it has the latest Bluetooth chip. It allows rider to passenger Bluetooth intercom and also allows them to share music between each other. It's equipped with 40mm HD speakers. It has fully wireless over-the-air update. The battery lasts for 10 hours of talk time and also has fast charging. It has IP67 to protect against water, and it also has a voice over IP, which is a cellular intercom allowing a group for up to 31 riders. In this video, we will cover everything you need to know about the UCS Lite. We're going to start by showing you what's in the box. I'm going to unbox it and show all of the components inside of it. Then I'm going to show you how to install it on your compatible helmets. And then last, I'm going to show you a step-by-step on how to operate your devices. So let's go. This is what comes out of the box. You can see that you have two units. One is for the back and one is for the side. When you take it out, you can see the list of peripherals you're getting from it. We'll show you later how to use it. You'll have the Cardo label, safety and warranty, and you will have the start here instructions on how to operate the unit, how to connect it to your phone, and how to download the Cardo Connect application. So as mentioned, this is where you have the back unit and the side unit. You take it out. Here's the boom microphone for your open face and modular helmets. This is your wired microphone for full face helmets. A set of 40mm HD speakers. Two speaker boosters that can be used to bring the speakers closer to your ears if needed. A set of rectangular and rounded Velcros to be used for installing the speakers and also the microphone. And some cleaning wipes. Now let's go over on how to install these on the helmets. I'm going to show you an open face helmet and a full face helmet. But remember that there's a variety of helmets out there, but the concept should be the same. So let's start with the installation. So first you would like to flip over the helmet and reveal the cavity. Then you want to see how the back cover is removed. In this case, we have two screws we need to take out. So we're going to take a compatible screwdriver. We're just going to take them out. This is one side. This is the other side. Make sure that you keep these screws so they won't get lost. Then just take the unit out, revealing the cavity that the back unit will be placed. Now, the next step is going to be to take out the side cushions. Take one out. Take the second one out. If you have placeholders for your speakers, now would be also a good time to take them out. That's one side. There's the other side. Once you reveal the back cavity, you can take your back unit and just place it inside of it. In this specific helmet, the place is properly stored, so when you put it all the way to the end, you would hear a click, and the back unit is going to perfectly be placed here. Once the unit is properly stored at the back, take your cover and place it back where it was. Make sure to tuck it in below the rubber and make sure that the screw holes are properly placed. Take your screwdriver and screw the screws back to where they belong. That's one side. There's the other side. You can see that the unit is properly placed, that the cover is perfectly placed back, and everything is seamlessly inside the helmet. Now let's go for the side unit. You want to place the side unit that it doesn't interfere with the visor being open and closed, but close enough so you can actually have easy access into it. So this is the place where you would add it. You simply remove the adhesive, place it on the right location, hold it for about 10 seconds, and then leave it in place intact for about 4 hours to make sure that the adhesive is properly glued. Now we're going to install the speakers. In some helmets, you would need to add the adhesive on the helmet, on the speaker cavity, so that the speaker will be properly placed. In this specific helmet, we already have the Velcro, so speaker will be placed properly. In some helmets, you would need the spacer to get the speakers closer to your ears. In this one, we don't need it. So when you take the speakers, make sure that the short wire is on the right side. So we're going to place the speaker here. That's a short one. We're going to flip the helmet over. Don't worry about the wires, we're going to cover them later. This is where we'll place the left speaker. Now you have all that extensive wire, you can take out the head and just put it inside. And you can connect our jack connector. Now for this open face helmet, I'm going to use the boom microphone to install. Now before I go and use the adhesive, I'm going to try and see what's the ideal location to place it on, to make sure that it doesn't interfere with closing up the cavities, but also make sure that the microphone reaches the center of my mouth. So this is kind of where I would like to place it. I would take the rectangular adhesive, place it here, then I will add the boom microphone. Make sure that the arrow is facing your mouth. Then, just going to take the connector, connect it together. There's two arrows showing you the right direction. You hear a snap, and you're all set. Don't worry about the USB charging connector, it will be tucked away. So now we have an installation. I'm gonna bring back the cushions and the cheek pads to make sure that all the wires are being properly tucked away. You should leave enough wiring so this won't be too tight. Now you can see that all the wires have been tucked away. There's a clean installation. There's only one thing, which is the USB installation. You just simply place it here for future usage. For full face helmets, you should use the wired button microphone. Use the rounded Velcro to place on the center, right where your mouth is, and place the rounded Velcro in the center. Press it tight, and then use the wired microphone and place it in the center. While if you have wire cavities, you can route them inside the cavities. If you don't, you just place it and hide it behind the cushions. And again, just connect it. Some helmets, the back unit is just going to be a cover that's snapped on and snapped off. So you just see that you have a snapped, you take it out, and then you place the back unit in place. Wires goes the same way on both sides, and then you just take the cover and just snap it back on. Some helmets would have a side cavity. In this case, reveal the cavity and then take your unit and just place it inside the cavity, just like this. and then all routing should continue as previously shown. Now that we have installed it, let's take a look at how to use it. The button module is designed for ease of use and tactile feedback. We have 3 different types of buttons. We have this button, the minus, which most commonly used as volume down. We have the plus, which most commonly used as volume up. And we have the center button, which may be called an intercom or a media button. There's also an LED status indicating the status of the unit. To turn on or off the unit, press the plus and minus for about 1 second until you would see the LED turned on. You would also hear a sound once the unit is turned on. When you turn the unit off, same way, you will also hear the battery status.
Battery status full.
At first use, you should pair your phone by pressing and holding the minus button until you would hear Bluetooth device pairing announced. Then the connection is going to be via Bluetooth on your phone.
Bluetooth device pairing.
Then go to your phone, go to your Bluetooth settings, and then choose the UCS Lite. Once the
Bluetooth device connected.
Once the phone is paired, you will hear a confirmation that Bluetooth has been paired. Now, go to your App Store, either iOS or Android, and download the Cardo Connect application. After downloading and registering to the app, you'd be able to pair your unit with the app. It's important as a first step to download the latest software via over-the-air update. In the app, you'll be able to select languages, do a software update, and also use and configure some of the main features you have with the product. So, volume up, plus button is the volume up sound, and minus button is volume down. You do a 1 press, it actually changes the volume. Once you're in a call, you can press the minus button for 2 seconds to place the unit on mute or unmute. Press it again to unmute. Press and hold the center button to activate voice assistance.
Hey Siri, play Spotify.
When receiving a call, press the center button to answer or end the call.
Unknown caller.
When receiving a call, press minus to ignore a call. If you want to do a redial, press the center and minus for 2 seconds. Tap center and minus to do speed dial. Make sure that you configured your speed dial number on Cardo Connect app. When you want to listen to music, press plus and center to start playing music. Press them for 2 seconds to stop playing music. Tap the center button once to play next track. Tap the center button twice to play the previous track. Bluetooth intercom. We support rider-to-passenger Bluetooth intercom with a range of about 110 meters from each other. In order to connect the Bluetooth intercom, you'd have to pair both devices with each other. So make sure that both of your units are turned on. And then press the plus button for 5 seconds until you would hear Bluetooth Rider A pairing.
Rider A pairing. Rider A ready.
When you'd hear Rider A ready, you would know that you have the 2 units connected in a Bluetooth intercom. Now you have the Bluetooth intercom set up. You would need to open that conversation by pressing the media button for 2 seconds. This is the sound you'll hear when you are in Bluetooth intercom. At this point, you can start communicating with each other and talk to each other while you ride. There's also an option to share music. While you're in a Bluetooth intercom, press and hold the center button and the plus button for 6 seconds until you would hear music sharing announcements.
Sharing music.
Now you can not only talk to each other, you can also listen to the same music. Press and hold for additional 6 seconds to stop music sharing. So the next way to communicate is via cellular intercom, which may also be called VoIP, which means voice over IP. To do that, you'd have to go to Cardo Connect and create a group. You can invite members to your group by sending them a link via WhatsApp within the app, scan a QR code. Once you have a group established, you need to enter that group. You can do that from the app. Once you're in a VoIP group, you can trigger the call in 2 ways. You can do it via the app, just click on the join call button, or you can press the media button for 5 seconds. Then you will join the group call. Others in the call would have to do the same in order for them to join that call. In order to create a cellular intercom group, open your Cardo Connect app. Go to Intercom. In Intercom, create new group. You can either create a new group or you can join an existing group. You need to name your group. I named my group team. And then the next step is going to be you can upload an image to that group, or you can just skip it. Then the next step is going to be to invite your friends. You can either share them a link via WhatsApp or AirDrop or whatever is convenient for you, or you can allow them to scan a QR code shown on your device. Click Next. You're all set. You have now created a group. Now to join that group, you'd have to press on it, and then you will be within the group. Now you're in the group. You have 2 ways to activate a call. You can click on the app on the Join Call button, where you'll be entering the call. Or you can simply press the center button for 5 seconds. And you will be in the cellular intercom voice over IP group chatting. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe. You can go to our website to see some more details. Thank you for watching. See you next time.